One of the primary methods that philosophers use is argumentation. And the reason philosophers rely on arguments is because one of the key things that we're trying to do is give reasons for the things that we believe. We're trying to give justification for why we believe what we believe. And we're trying to really think about what is the right way or a better way to think about a certain issue. Arguments are a way in which philosophers are able to do this. And this means that we need to actually get very specific, very clear about what exactly an argument is. Now, an argument is not what we sometimes think of it. Argument is not when you're sitting at a bar having a conversation about the end of the world with your best friend. And it's not the sort of thing that happens with your drunk uncle on Thanksgiving dinner. You know, there's some similarities, but that's not exactly what philosophers mean when we're talking about arguments. An argument, for our purposes, is going to have two key components. Two key features of an argument. First, it has to have at least one premise. Now, a premise is going to be something that is truth apt. That means that it's the sort of thing that can be either true or false. Something like a command, go shut the door. That's not truth apt. It's not something that can be true or false. A premise has to be either true or false. So we might think of it as a statement, an assertion, a proposition of some sort, but it has to be the sort of thing that can be either true or false. And the second key component that an argument has to have is at least one conclusion. And again, this has to be truth apt. And the reason why is because an argument is where the premises are giving support to the truth of the conclusion. So both the premise and the conclusion have to be the sort of thing that can be true or false. Now notice that you could have many more than just one premise and you can have many more than just one conclusion, but generally it has to have this sort of structure. The premises are giving support to the truth of the conclusion.